I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Is it A, former US President Jimmy Carter? Is it B, SpongeBob SquarePants? Or is it C, that one guy from Paper Mario who wore a tie? Lock in your answer now. And the correct answer is former US President Jimmy Carter. What a legend! He's such a legend, in fact, that he got his own Game Boy game titled the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Not sure why it's called that of all things, but let's check it out. Developed by Way Forward, best known for that sexy genie game. And okay, why is SpongeBob making that face on the menu? Looks like he's up to no good. Have we just, walked in on him as he was watching porn again or something, I mean? That's a guilty looking bugger right there. So the game, and it follows the plot of the movie, but in the way most licensed games do, where it won't really make sense unless you're already familiar with the source material anyway. So first, we gotta get to the Krusty Krab. And hey, this game looks pretty good actually. You play as SpongeBob, but Patrick follows along too. It is a bit like Tails. If Tails was an overweight, mentally challenged starfish, which, last I checked, he probably wasn't. Although, on second thoughts, I might be onto something. So, it's a pretty standard platformer affair. You jump on things, you collect golden doodads, and you get to the end of the levels. But there's a bit more to it. See, you've got yourself a few moves. See, you can charge up this dash attack and zoom off at crazy speeds and just smash through everything. It's basically the spin dash from Sonic. And I'm not sure why Sonic has come up twice already, but here we are. But I mean, SpongeBob does not give two shits about Patrick's well-being here, does he? Just slam into that wall at full speed. I mean, it's fine, don't worry about it. Does that look like the face of someone who knows what's going on? Dumb fuck probably don't even know what day it is. He can also cling on to Patrick as he uses his shorts to glide. I'm just glad he's wearing underpants is all I can say. You can also use Patrick's fat ass to ground pound, and our last attack is SpongeBob's screen nuke, where it flat out just kills everyone. I mean, you'll probably never really use this, but it looks cool. So eventually, Plankton decides to initiate Plan Z. The first step, steal King Neptune's crown. I have a Z folder too, actually. Let's check it out. It's not quite the same kind of folder as Plankton's though. Z cups, you say? Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, oh sorry, the review, sorry. Anyway, SpongeBob is rejected from being a manager because he's not manly enough. So he sets off to prove himself. And honestly, I ain't gonna talk about the story much anymore because, just watch the movie. It does a better job and it's a pretty damn good movie. Anyways, we get a cute little world map with, frankly, adorable little sprites of SpongeBob and Patrick. And then we're on to the next level. It's pretty cool how each level has their own episode card, just like the TV show. So these levels are well designed, but really, there's not much incentive to actually explore. There aren't really any hidden collectibles, it's just extra lives, which you'll have more than enough of anyway. Although sometimes you can find a mustache that makes you invincible. But I didn't know mustaches could do that. Let's put it to the test. Alright, train, do your worst. Here it comes. Come on, mustache, do your magic. Lied to again. Oh dear, oh dear. So this level has all these giant clams that eat you up whole. And, I mean, they're kinda scary, I'm not gonna lie. I think I just unlocked a new fear. We then get the paddy wagon and we've got a driving level. Whoa, yeah. Pretty cool visuals actually, I like it. The level itself is, pretty basic though, you've just got to dodge these obstacles. And man, these roads need some serious maintenance work. They're completely unfit for purpose. Bikini Bottom is wasting those taxpayer dollars for real. But then, this chump tries to steal our car, so we've got to beat the shit out of him. Just crouch under his crowbars, jump on his head 3 times and easy peasy. Either way, he still steals our car, so now we're back to walking like a chump. And just like that, we're on to the second world. And something I'm noticing here is that, well, the camera sucks. And there's no way to move it. You can barely see below you, and there's quite a few leaps of faith. Sometimes you can barely even see the platforms right in front of you. Like, man, there's literally nothing happening above me. Look at all this wasted space. Just move the camera down a bit, please. Despite that, the level design, is still pretty good. And it's around here that I figured out you can do the dash attack, fly off the platform, and do a mid-air jump to get crazy distance. It's like the Donkey Kong Country Road jump. I mean, it's super fun to pull off too. I bet there's some crazy speedruns for this game, I can already tell. So eventually, we make it into the Tough Tavern. And with a name like that, you'd think it'll be pretty tough. But no, you just get to blast through everything and go out on a flat-out murder spree. It's a bloodbath. SpongeBob might not think he's a man, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get charged as an adult. I mean, the guy's looking at a hard time after this. The second boss then, and he jumps around and, well, that's about it. If you die on this boss, you should probably take an IQ test or something, you know, just to be sure. But alas, we get our car back. Cue another car level. And this one's pretty tricky at times, but it's the same thing really. They've still got their blank expressionless faces staring at you, deep into your soul. I wonder what they see. Well, I'll tell you what I see. Today's sponsor, Royal Match, a free-to-play match-free puzzle game where you've got to help King Rabbit over here build and renovate his castle. It's completely free and there's no ads at all. Heck, you can even play completely offline if you want. The game has a ton of variety and it's always shaking things up with unique events. It's a good way to just unwind and relax, Just chill now and then and have a good time. And if you're feeling lonely like me, you can even join a team with your friends and check up on their progress. But we all know you'll be at the top anyway, because you're just the best, let's be honest. So, no distractions, no ads, just you, the game, and thousands of levels to conquer. So, check out Royal Match in the description below and download it completely free. You might as well check it out, Anyways, back to the game, and we're on to a desert world now. The levels are getting big. There's checkpoints and everything. And I'm like 90% sure that sound effect is from Banjo-Kazooie. Like, it's not just me, right? It's totally Banjo. So, despite being in a desert, the enemies remain the same. You've got these drunken hillbillies throwing beer at you, and these angry video game nerd cosplayers with buckets on their heads.
Ass!
But the world is getting darker now. We're in a cave, and it's full of bones. Get hit by these, and you're instantly dead. This isn't exactly what I meant when I said I wanted to get boned, but I guess it'll have to do. To be honest, the level design is surprisingly great. I mean, this level has you running away from impending doom the entire level, only eventually you get to the spot where you can survive. So, you've got to dodge the falling bones, and then you have to climb back up to the top. It's pretty clever. In fact, you know what? I've been quite impressed with this game in general so far. It's pretty good. We then make it out of this frankly disturbing location, and we're onto another boss. The Ice Cream Monster. I mean, that doesn't sound so bad to me. What's it gonna do? Feed me to death? Joke's on you, Ice Cream Monster. I'm into that shit. Oh wait, never mind. It's a fucked up looking fish. Still has ice cream though. Could be worse. So after dodging the ice cream for a while, it slaps its tongue out, gets stuck in this signpost, and you've got to spin dash into it. Blammo! Best boss so far by a mile. So now this lass randomly shows up, who is barely mentioned in the game, so if you didn't see the movie, you'd have no idea what's happening, and she gives us a mustache, which is never mentioned or shown in any other cutscenes again. And I'm pretty sure there were kelp mustaches in the movie. Like, bro, how do you mess that up? Seeing them with these big bushy mustaches, it just feels wrong. It's like some Mandela effect shit. So, now we're in the deep ocean, and okay, that background is slightly terrifying. Between this and the level made from essentially thousands of corpses, this game is oddly dark. Even the enemies are starting to get weird now. You got bootleg Garys and what the fuck is that supposed to be? All I know is it's too ugly to live. And as we all know, and say it together now, ugly people don't deserve basic human rights. Very good class. And these levels have a win gimmick that blows throws you around, so you've gotta be careful. And, well, by wind I mean water current. You can even use your changing current to make super long jumps to find secrets. Whoa, look at that. Next level then is another car level, only we don't have a car. So we just start running, and I kinda love it. I mean, look at their faces. They ain't taking any more shit. You know, I think if I saw Patrick running at me like that, I'd be writing out my will ASAP. They've seen too much shit. They've changed. Their childlike glee is truly gone. They are now men, but at what cost? Then we fight Dennis, who jumps around just like that other boss, but now with spiky shoes. You know, the bosses in this game are pretty bad, to be honest. They look really cool and have great visuals, but gameplay wise, they're on the same level as a typical boom boom fight. But then, all of a sudden, giant boot! Man, that's my biggest fear. I almost feel bad for this Dennis guy. So, we get captured by this Cyclops, just like in the movie, and we're in that gift shop, about to get dried up, and so does cheap merchandise. And then, there's a random running level that literally makes no sense in the context of the game or the movie. I mean, it's just here, it's complete padding. Anyway, back to the actual gift shop, and these levels are pretty tough. See, the temperature keeps going up, and if it reaches the top, you dry up and die. No! Oh, well, that wasn't quite as emotional as it was in the movie. No, I told myself I wouldn't cry this time. So yeah, you gotta be quick and ground pound on these fire alarms to turn on the water sprinklers before you dry up. And the time limits are pretty harsh at times, mixed in with all these hooks and shit trying to kill you, and it's a bit of a difficulty jump really. The level reminds me a lot of Sandopolis Zone from, well, you guessed it, Sonic the Bleeding Hedgehog again. The level keeps tempting you with these extra lives too, but it's like, ain't got no time for those. It's a trap! But yeah, good world, and it's cool that the game keeps trying to make things fresh. But now, it's time for our epic confrontation with the giant one-eyed monster. And it's huge! It's a good boss too. See, you've got to make sure that the sprinklers are running, all whilst dodging his attacks. And when he pops up to see what's going on, you gotta jump on this thing and cover his face with this sticky white stuff. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think I've seen this happen a few times in my Plan Z photo actually. Humans are weird, man, aren't they? Anyway, David Hasselhoff just randomly shows up. It seems awfully random, but it's like that in the movie too. Only we didn't have permission to show his face here, so it just zooms in on his nipples. As far as I'm concerned, his nipples are talking to me. We then get to ride on his back, which is awesome. I mean, the level sucks, but it looks cool. But yeah, you're just constantly getting pushed back by the wind. You're getting stuck in this hair, and the water just keeps knocking you back too. It's like, bro, I just want to get past this hair. Come on now. I know it looks like I'm just ungodly shit at the game, but trust me, it's a bit of a mess. But then, right, Dennis comes back and starts stomping on David's ass with his spiky cleats. Man, his ass is gonna be sore in the morning. So now we've got to dash back to that crusty crab and yet another one of these levels. Man, I'm telling you, this is just padding. But hold on a minute, those green things, they look just like the two pipes. I can never escape them. Always taunting me, even in the bleeding games. Anyways, time for the final boss, King Neptune himself. And I don't know if my game's just bugged or this boss is just that strong, but SpongeBob deadass just randomly dies here for no reason. Heck, sometimes he dies in the cutscene. It's like he takes one look at him and he's like, nope. It's like, mate, I know it's scary, but come on. I mean, suicide's just not the answer. Yeah, it's a decent boss though. Yeah, dodge this giant trident, and then you have to jump on him as he swims across the screen. 3 hits, and we're on to the finale. And just like the movie, SpongeBob turns into a wizard and rocks out, and, oh, that was it. Bro, that was less than a second. Was it even worth putting in the effort to animate that? SpongeBob, my man, you can't just be blowing your load so quickly. You've got to build up suspense, you know? Put on a show. Ah, well, that's basically the game. My final thoughts? I mean, look, it's a really solid game. Surprisingly so. Maybe even the best SpongeBob game I've played so far. It's got great visuals, controls, the gameplay's pretty solid, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's just a fun little game. I had a good time with it, and... And the Goomba of the week is Collection Revolution. What's he collecting? I don't know. Video games? Souls of the eternally damned? Potato chips in the shapes of former US presidents? Who knows? It's probably that last one though.